Okay, hey everybody, this is Shepard, and this time I'm going to show you how to get the most benefit out of the new longsword available to us, the Deviljho Longsword, aka the Reaver Calamity. So one interesting thing about these Deviljho weapons is when we do not have a direct analog to a Diablos weapon, they provide a great alternative source of high raw damage, paired with moderately good dragon damage and high Elder Seal. The longsword is unique in that it doesn't really require any stamina to be used during its attacks. So we use a combination of Nergigante, Kushala, and Teostra equipment to really focus on taking out the attack to its highest potential. I got lucky and got an extra attack decoration, which gets us up to 5 attack boost, 5 handicraft combining the Kaiser Vambrace's Alpha with a handicraft charm 3, weakness exploit 3 with a tenderizer decoration, maximum might 3 off of the Nergigante equipment, as well as 2 levels of critical boost. This is nice because you get that set bonus from Nergigante Hunger to help keep your health up, but still maintain a very high level of attack. Of course, if you do not have a second attack jewel, that's fine. There's plenty of other things you could throw in, Grinder, Vitality, Protection, or any other single slot decoration that you fancy. Okay, enough talking, let's do a hunting. As typical, we will fight a Nergigante, just to see how the weapon actually works in practice. So, one nice thing about the Deviljho Longsword, it actually gives us a not insignificant amount of dragon damage, which actually works fairly well against Nergigante. It's not anything that we'd want to sacrifice while we're actually fighting him, but in this case it's just one of those bonuses that does happen to work out. Of course, the Elder Seal doesn't do too much for us, but against monsters like Teostra or Valhazak, you will definitely find a small bonus to it. Of course, if you have not yet gotten your Evasion Mantle, it's worth mentioning that the damage boost you get by having it on is very significant. And you'll notice many times during this fight, I'm also doing a lot of Foresight slashes. If you haven't noticed yet, the 2.0 upgrade has really given us a much longer window to actually get this attack off. You have nearly the entire spacing of the first half of the attack to actually trigger the counter. So if you've not used it because you remember trying it out when you first started the weapon, highly recommend going back and giving it another shot again. We're actually getting really lucky with some of the spine trips here. Of course, the longsword is amazing at doing burst damage with that helm splitter. And more or less the essence of the weapon is just constantly getting yourself up to red through either spirit combos or foresight slashes, and then performing a helm splitter, ideally on a weak spot of the monster. Looks pretty easy, a little bit harder than it looks, but with enough practice you will get it, I promise you. Okay, pretty quick time with no cat, technically IL ready at about 2 minutes and 28 seconds, not bad at all. So you'll see I did do an affinity increase augment. For ease of use, I would do the second augment as health. If I was trying to go for world record speedruns, I would do attack. But otherwise, this is an easily made weapon. Fight Deviljho 3 or 4 times, get a couple investigations, couple scalps, 1 gem, and you will be able to make it. As for all the decorations, well, that's completely up to the RNG gods. Okay, well, this is as good a time as any to mention that I do stream at least 6 out of 7 nights of the week. Monday at 7 p.m. I do research and math, doing into the deep dive of the mechanics of the game. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a speed run for the low-ranked portion of the game. Wednesdays are usually off. Thursdays are time for hunts with sponsors at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Fridays, 7 p.m. are hunts with all of the viewers. Saturdays, 2 p.m., I do hunts with sponsors, but usually mix a couple viewers in here or there. And Sundays, I actually do a full speed run of the entire game. Yes, that's from creating a brand new character all the way up through fighting Xeno'jiiva. If you would believe it or not, I actually am currently holding the world record. So if you would like to see that world record get beaten week after week, make sure to come in and check it out. Otherwise, until next time, this is Shepard saying good luck and have a good hunt.